When you get the Intense 951 gravel bike, it comes very upright riding position. And from somebody who started racing crits at 16 years old and 12 years later thinks that they need to still be in that super aggressive position, I firstly swapped out the seat post to a straight tube rather than the Intense one that comes with a 25mm offset. Now in doing that, it tightened up the reach on the bike, so I also swapped out the stem from the Intense stem to something that has a 12-degree negative angle, as well as a little bit more reach. So went from 60 millimeters to 70. And then you can also see that I lowered my stack height as well. Honestly, I probably would have went all the way down, but I didn't want to cut the steer tube or make it look really funky and, crash and have top tube steer go through my rib cage. Kept the bar tape. I actually really enjoy that. The Shimano GRX group set is very nice. I did swap out the seat to an Ergon road seat. I will say that this seat is incredibly stiff. That's not a complaint on my end, but if you don't like a stiff seat, then you might not like this. And if you do, you will. Now, the next thing that I upgraded was the bottle cage, as funny as it sounds, to a Ren carbon bottle cage. The Intense ones are great if you don't ever want to get your bottle out, but on a crazy downhill, they definitely hold it. I haven't had any issues with this Ren carbon one, and it's like 18 grams. Now, I did also upgrade the wheel set here too. Put some Kenda Alluvium tires on there. Got the coffee sidewall. I usually say tan wall, but the Kenda actually says coffee on it. And then the FSA SLK rims that are about 1,500 grams, 1,550 I believe. And with the lightweight tires on there as well, I just got this just below 20 pounds. So a few additions, making it a really incredible bike. This is my go-to bike. I picked this over my road bike just because it's a lot more fun this time of year. I don't need to go fast. Now, my next upgrades, I might go a little crazy and get a carbon crank set. I don't know, riding this thing on the road so much, I do kind of top out on the gears. I did replace the cassette too, just because I needed a cassette for this wheel set, and went with a 30 tooth instead of a 34. But you know, if I don't replace the crankset, I'll probably replace this chain ring. A 46 is just a little too small for me. But overall, it's an incredible bike. Great right out of the box, but even better with some upgrades.